Hello, hello, hello. So I've been rereading the Gospels, and I've gotten to the part where Jesus is discussing with his disciples that he is the bread of life, and he is not like the manna in which they had in the desert. And so in indicating this, some of his disciples do not believe him. And he turns to them and he says to Simon Peter, otherwise known as Peter, who will be the rock of our church, that wow, you believe me, right? He tells him that, no, I believe you, right? Who else would he go after with his everlasting words for life? And so he says, wow, I've chosen the 12 of you, and one of you is going to be Satan, i.e. Judas and the betrayal. And so it just made me think about life and everything we go through. Sometimes we are challenged and we wonder why. We wonder what could we have done that would allow a struggle, a person of bad nature, bad spirit to come into our lives. And I really just thought about it. If we didn't have Judas, we would not have known the pain, the agony of watching Jesus be arrested, crucified, beaten, and ultimately giving up his life for us. And while it is very sad, every Easter we go through this reenactment, of what happened, it's agony. But while it is really sad, without that triumph, we would never have known the strength, the love of Christ. We would never have known the sacrifice of God to give up his only son for us. We would never have had that redemption, that giving up something so pure and divine to save us, sinful, right? We wouldn't have known that. And it's something that I think we all have to think about. Sometimes you are challenged, you go through crosses, you go through struggles, even from people that you would have thought you picked, Christ allowed Judas into his fold, allowed to eat with him, allowed to walk with him, even though he knew he would do what he was going to do. Because struggle and challenges are part of the process. It is not something to cry about, but something to go, okay, God wouldn't have granted this to come to me, for me to have to go through, if it wasn't something to better me, to be greater, to build me up, to make my story something that you need to hear. The testimony that we hear from Christ is something that we should all be looking at as a model. So when you are struggling, when you are challenged, when you have your own Judas in whatever shape, form, or person in your life, know that it is there to make you better, stronger, and ultimately resurrected into a new being, something stronger in God, something stronger in Christ's love, and something that is going to make your story one to be told.